Right then, darlings, it is new battery time. Getting a battery out of the box has got to be one of the hardest jobs going. Getting a battery out of the packaging has got to be one of the hardest jobs going. Okay, transit plugs removed. Now this one isn't the posh Bosch one that Joe got because I'm poor and that was more expensive. But it's not the very cheapest one either, so hopefully it'll do the job okay. Okay, right, we better get the old one off, I suppose. This could be fun. Okay, it's time for the big boys toolkit, and I'm gonna guess 13 mil for the terminal. Oh no, that looks too big. Maybe 12. We'll try 12. Okay. Well, it's a slightly larger battery, so I've had to relocate the locator thing. And I've got rid of the isolator, as was suggested by somebody. Oh gosh, previously, some months ago. They said get rid of that. That won't be helping. Right, let's try starting. Old Barney here. Let's see if he spins over any better than he was. Handbrake on. Okay, here we go. Three, two, one. Oh, that's much better. That's much better. Go back to an old video, remember what he was like, really sluggish in turning over. Perfect. Oh, and I don't know if it's coincidence, but he's not doing that not running thing that he was doing. Do you remember? He used to be fine, and then he started just, when I first started him, when he was really cold, he wasn't ticking over. I had to start him with throttle, otherwise it just cut out. And he hasn't done that. He's just started perfectly, and he's running perfectly. So, oh, well, we'll take him to work tonight and see how he goes. But I think that's a good job well done, isn't it? I did hurt myself. Hello my lovelies, you join me in Barney with his new battery, and it is time to go to work. So here we go. Give him a start. That's a lot better, and he's not cutting out. He's not cutting out, he's running properly. That is a job well done, I would say. I shall pat myself on the back for that. Ah, now, we're gonna have to replumb the stereo in, aren't we? Press that. Turn the volume down. Bluetooth. Connected. Okay. Right, I think we're all good. It's the arse end of Vishnu's Mercedes. I've had to nip out on a delivery, which is somewhat annoying. I was enjoying myself then. Bish is here. He's been away for 4 to 5 days doing political things. He's been in Birmingham, London, meeting all sorts of international important people and all of that thing. But he has brought a very posh new computerized thing for the restaurant that is going to be a godsend. It's basically a computerized ordering system. We've got computerized ordering for all of the takeaways, But in terms of actual the restaurant and restaurant customers, it's old school. It's duplicate pads and handwriting the orders, which is, you know, it's a bit last century, isn't it? So this is a fully computerized system for that. It's also stock control and so on. There's a mobile app, so you can keep an exact eye on stock levels. If anything is going missing, which can happen, we'll know about it. So we're busy setting that up, or trying to, at the moment. Clay Cross has had one for a while, of course. We're the poor cousin of the of Clay Cross. They get all the good stuff, we get cast off somewhere down the line, but that's going to be a blessing. And there is also news on the flat that the landlord is very happy for us to have it. There's a legal transfer of ownership going on at the moment, because it's been transferred from the late father's name to the son's name and whatnot. But that will happen. There'll be a meeting and a deal will be thrashed out, and I've had confirmation that I can go and get the key and have a scout around. So I promised you I'd do that with you guys, so probably do that one day next week. Oh, and talking of next week, I'm going to be front of house all week. We've got a busy week coming up, and we'll get need to have a word with Andy, the driver, tomorrow night, get him in, and I'm just going to be permanent front of house next week. So that'll be different. Means I get to play with the new system then. But good news about the flat, I think. I don't know if you were watching the live stream from a few nights ago when we were talking about it, but basically everybody was calling me all of the idiots under the sun for not moving heaven and earth to move in there. It just made, and they were quite convincing, it made total sense to them. I would save money, I'd have 5 times as much space, and there's so much parking on the nearby road that if funds ever allowed, I could even expand the fleet. Plus there'd be loads that, you know, there'd be opportunity to do Airbnb, there'd be opportunity to use it for the channel and do stuff and have guest suites for so, and I got a little bit excited by all of that. So yeah, it's good news that it looks like it is actually going to happen. So there we are, exciting times tonight. Oh, and in other news, again, if you were watching last night's live stream, and I mentioned that I'd been chatting to a young lady, well, not so young, a lady that day. Turned out she watched last night's live stream and she blocked me on every level. And who can blame her? Okay, time to go home, and it's been, well, for once it hasn't been unexpectedly busy, it's been unexpectedly exciting, actually. Yeah, oh shit, what have I done with those? Fuck, what have I done with the keys? Oh, there they are. Yeah, it's been, I mean, Neru's come as well, that's Vishnu's wife, and I love Neru, always have done. Don't see enough of her.
Administration over the war.
So yeah, we've got new tech. We've had it's brilliant when Bish is here, because when the big boss is here, I can get all sorts of things done because nobody complains. So I've had a little reorganisation that I've been wanting to do for ages. Everybody says, oh no, no, no. And said to Bish, right, should we do this? He said, oh yes, good idea. And we've just done it. Sod everybody else. So that's exciting. The new system's going to make a massive difference to the running of the place. So that'll be great. It's going to free up staff time. It's more professional. It's more efficient. That's all great. The news on the flat is a real positive. I'm really excited about that. And now that I know that it is more than possible, it's actually probable, then next week, Tuesday or Wednesday, I will come over during the day, grab the key and have a good old scout round and film it all for you guys so that we can explore it together. And if we go ahead and do this, then it'll be an adventure that we can share, that you guys can share with me and possibly be part of in real life, because you can come along and stay. So yeah, I'm feeling really buzzy and positive at the moment, so that's great. Other news, I have officially, right, Brian is not going to be back on the road anytime soon. I'm not going to give up on him, I'm not going to scrap him yet, but the chances of him being back on the road anytime soon are slim. So I've officially adopted Barney into the old fleet. Now he's not my car, he's a company car, so he is for sale. But in the meantime, I'm going to daily him, and what have I done? I've put the new battery on him today, as you've seen, and I've swapped Brian's insurance onto Barney. So, excuse me. So Barney is properly insured now, you know, on an individual fully comp policy. Now he wasn't uninsured before anybody says anything, but he was on the trade policy as a personal car, but now he's actually on an individual proper fully comp all singing all dancing policy. So that's done. Oh, and the last bit of news is I've made a decision on the gramophone on Sir Richard and Lady Morris. And Joe, you, even though I argued with you on your comment, you have actually convinced me that I should stay original. So I remembered that I knew a stereo guy. Kind of knew him. He did a job for me before. He's a mobile guy, and and he did a job for me when I was in Matlock Bath with Boo, and I suddenly thought, oh, let's get him on the case, because he was great and he was a nice guy and he was reasonable and he knew his stuff. So he's going to sort out the aerial on Dick-a-Dum-Dum. So, and Dick-a-Dum-Dum will be keeping his original stereo. And I didn't think about it at the time when I spoke to him on the phone. I'm not sure when he's going to do it, by the way, just whenever he's got time. Could be tomorrow, could be next week, you know, there's absolutely no rush, but it is going to get done, so that's good. I am, you know, the work from now on is to gradually work on all of the fleet and get them all a little bit more up to snuff. So this is part of that procedure. And I didn't think about it when I was talking to him on the phone, but I'm also going to get him to sort out all the speakers on Miss Boo, so that her gramophone is fully working, because Miss Boo should have she should have the best sound system of the bunch, because she's got, being the full spec HSE, Boo has got the full Harman Kardon system with subwoofer in that little hidden section that you get in the boot of a Freelander. There's a massive old subwoofer in there. So it should be the best sound of any of them, but it's absolutely pants, because the speakers are all knackered in some way or another. So I'm going to get him to give them the once over, find out what's wrong with them, and get them sorted. Maybe not immediately if it's going to be an expensive job. You know, hoping it's something simple like just wires that have come adrift or something. But there we go. So that brings you up to speed, and I will now listen to some music. Thank you so much. Okay, my lovelies, that is it for Thursday. Well, that's it for this video on Thursday anyway. I've still got an hour of wonderful live streaming to do, and I'm looking forward to it tonight because I'm feeling particularly positive. So yeah, that's great, and thank you for it's just been a good day. It's been a good day all round, positives all round, and I haven't had a hangover. God, I'm still living in fear of that Monday hangover, Jesus Christ. But thank you for watching, darlings, and do have a safe and peaceful night, or a great day, or, you know, delete as appropriate depending on when you're watching this. Take incredibly good care of yourselves, and oh, this has been gritted, and I will catch you next time. Much love from me. Good night.